Hi guys, this is Mike and this will be a video about how to adjust V-Log on the Panasonic GH6 when you shoot anamorphic. As you might know, the GH6 lets you adjust two settings on the picture profile V-Log, sharpness and noise reduction. And I chose a very dark image to demonstrate what these settings do. Of course, to really get the most out of this test, watch it on the biggest 4K screen you can find. Right, so this is the image with both sharpness and noise reduction set to 0. This is basically the default mode. I got these two squares here to show you two zoomed in sections of this video. Both squares are zoomed in 3 times or 300%. Right, so let's bump up the sharpness to 5. And as you can see with the sharpness, also the noise gets enhanced. Sharpness set to 10 results in even more nervous grain or noise, way too much for my liking. This is the default again, both set to 0, and that nervous grain is thankfully gone for the most part. Let's do the same thing with noise reduction. This is 5. And even here you can see the noise reduction really smooths out the image without killing too much details. I like it. This is 10. And as you can see at this setting, noise reduction does take out a little bit of detail, which you can see especially in Pennywise orange hair. This is both on 0 again. By the way, I'm fully aware that we are pixel peeping here, but you know, I wanted to see how far you could push these settings. Now let's try to bump up both of these settings. This is both on 5. This is both on 10, and as you can see, the nervous grain is back. At the maximum sharpness setting, the noise reduction seems to really have reached its limits. Let's go back to 0 for comparison. So I'm using the Sun anamorphic adapter in this test, and it's definitely not the sharpest anamorphic adapter I own. But what it lacks in sharpness, I think it makes up with a nice cinematic look, which includes a certain softness of the image and light vignetting. So I really like it, but you know, here I am trying to find a middle ground between bumped up noise reduction, because I think it actually enhances the picture quality, and different amounts of sharpness, because I feel we actually don't need that much. Right, so after playing around with these settings for quite some time, here is my favorite setting. Going forward on dark shots as this, I will definitely use the noise reduction set to 5. In my opinion, there is not a lot of extra enhancement going on between 5 and 10, but 10 definitely takes out more detail. And the sharpness I will set just depending on the material. I don't actually think that you need an ultra sharp picture when shooting anamorphic, so either turn off sharpness altogether or you just set it to a very low value, like 2 or 3. I think I will go for 2.5 on the Sun anamorphic adapter, but we'll leave it to 0 on sharper anamorphic adapters. So 5 and 0 to 2.5 will be my settings in the future, and that's basically it, guys. Let me know what you think, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.